y Dalmac Ennish o gol Suas Gwrniach Addish Alec O'Henley.
Wel yn tan gyfinchael agos ffaeltio ddefyddius gydachi skipper Rob Roy fel Partick Thistle y clich ni gemichin i'r amalach gyffatsat y cwydda uwch gyrwyr pathge gan Patrick gydash na sacha stwy na sasga glasgo sio tŵa glasgo gyda sŵr diolch y ffosl byg yn blion ni cyn y ddash agos Elena Sadiku an y June das Joey Shechin gymas edrych fel the alive Brian Graham skipper yn coachi cwyd ffaeltio dy chela agos giliort o lwchtaich Shenazog ystwy Brian y pathge son y gem Sergiw agos da skipper cwyd ffaeltio dy chela Kelly Clark skipper Celtic adol tron o leina agos gyddian ac yn y dras ta ffrasen iddo fi iawn ffat yn ysgyd cwtio pwysyn y doch as gyffydd i chasen yn falafach sio mae'r han y skipi yn y tonsach yn nhw'n arach ys y skipi ag Partick Thistle sa sy'n y ddysbar ag Brian Graham mae'n ag Emma Lawton ac y fynach fi gedig glwysyd go Celtic agos eisiau falaf sy'n y cielach ag gyfil cael ei gyrbyd sy'n ystod ag y chŵl gais yn sy'n y nhw'n arach ag eis yn y genw y skipi gle Kate Gynioni fi tŵp yn y mar jach as y chai Sia arich yn skipper Elena Sadiku van y skipper gle dar y gem mae gyd ach gehawl yn Lithuania yn y gintra ga Gynioni agos chi yn ystod ha Bruna, Smith, Ross, Kavanagh, Kerner agos Agnew agos iddo fengi mae'r Isaac yn y clychyd yn ŵr had glwys y dwch as yn y ddim yn rhaid i'r lot mae'r hach Morgan Cross cwtio had glwys y dwch fe tŵp yn y mar skipper mi yn y pathge agos reach of the Iterat reach of the hack in y Jew Conor Ashwood agos y jalan mae gyd y cydwgal mystosich y gem agos cwtio gynnach ylstoch o'r regionach y gol gan y jala fydd y haring ystoi agos jalaf mae gyd y cydwgal mystosich y gem Doch gar sy'n cws gen i'r figad. Fi di a tsechi gynnys, a dŵl o'ch ag i siachat. Agos fi di da skipper. Cogyn nhw gen o cwrt o'ch lwchio gach tŵf. Began dy gwyga, sy'n tarstyn y path ge fwr chwyd chan y dwys o hynny lag o'r yn jiffer. Hyf cwaith a gw. Colach gyfela. Cogyn nhw gyda gol. Thistle. Gwyddoch mae'r had agos bu da skipper dol ystod gan y cherch golach mae'r am y gra Conor Ashwood reachio ac yn y Jew Kai Hanna agos Stuart Christie iddo leina agos ceraf off ga Scott McGregor dar o reachio ac yn cwtioch gyda Jew gyda sgrwyd yn o reachio then Jerry Corey a Pashlick agos Thistle y dog gan y cherch golach gysyn agos fe mynd y gronchi yn y waswnish yn y lot yn ac o'r 3 tyrl mae'r had y des yn sy'n agos Celtic mae'r ad i Figiano ac tosyn y seis yn y clech gyda sgwadach gyda chafwr gilydd diolch as o'n ŵrach gyda hort jora agos ffos y hort dy chwicyd a nela Thistle jesal as yn tosach yw Celtic diolch y blistri gymach as y cherch gylach gysyn agos gêm gyfyd y chwth gydol le Murphy Agnew ar y gra Alfyn Mae ffalain dylwch taich gybrain y path gyda ticket yn ddiwy garrych mar o'n y gemsa. Fi agnydd o'r sŵl yn yr eich ydy. Sŵl agos yn ei da wyr ydy. Agos y gem ydy chwth gydol. Y dash ar y skipper ag Celtic Kelly Clark. Caitlin Hayes. Nisyn y fe cilch yn y gaddash far cewn caled Kavanagh sat ydy chwmal ei ddwyfal. Hannah Kerner gwbrach i dwysyn sat ydy chyd hwyrdd ei bai Terry Burchell y glwys fo Celtic o Thistle ei dawrig. Ydy cronach i'ch tras y gem. Nes ydy fystau i chyd fyna cha Kerner ydy chyd choram y chosnig dy Celtic anna machid lich ar geld ynach mae sŵrint y caled Kavanagh sio lŵp ag ystod le casgli. Agos mae'r hwyl ydw, y cern eich fwr fo'n y chŵl edrych o sŵas. Coint i brag al ydw sio. Hayes agos Clark, mysgyn nhw'n ia ffef. Archie Leor, Eval, agus Cala Tuchjim, go Hayes, agus Gallagher, Kahukal Hana Foster, agus happy to go with it. Tivistay, Davinach, Shannon McGregor, who a tull, he a tull like as a game in Yorkbach, and the Lithuania Tranjachgan, agus Aisha, the Tosh Huju for the Stati, agus to find your dad a tull like he a tull, in a game, so. And Emma, a perfect start for Celtic and nightmare start for Thistle.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it was an interesting battle inside the box before obviously the cross came into the box. It was Faulkner and Caitlin Hayes. You know, they were having a little fight between themselves, but you know, it was just short. But it's just a second ball that's dropped down, and you know, it's Caitlin Hayes that's reacted first, and it's a little delicate touch in there from Gallagher, and it's Shannon McGregor at the back post. Clever little back ball to the back post there from Amy Gallagher.
Shannon McGregor, who got her first goal against Gintra, and she struggled maybe to settle quickly at Celtic. That'll do her the world of good.
Absolutely, that'll be massive for her. You know, I was actually surprised at the start of the season that she wasn't within the starting 11. She wasn't getting as many minutes as she actually hoped for, but you know, hopefully this will be her then starting to obviously build on her Celtic career. As you said, she scored last week in the Champions League. Now she's now got her SWPL first goal for Celtic also.
Gerard of Brian Graham is on a hechne, maar waar kientje geen running game. Fiach die tul tra a hechne. Wel, als je een vader kan jaren, dan kan het minnetje de gloch kan je Celtic het hasje op als je een vakant. Dan zeg hier het is like je gaan nille. Dat schachat geen tripletje geta. In boys va fiach die nerves en die daraketje va art. I guess schachat Carla Boyce. Lorenzo. Hit dat Portugal. Toshachida. I'm pleased through that you cool with some Celtic as you. Caitlin Hayes. Skippeltik Gallagher, Jenny Smith. Here they go. And the match of Kunatach. I guess game with Demi Faulkner, Chin Tossing. I guess shouldn't score up a follow up. Kaffak Smith. Game mine of Ashkito. Natalie Ross, if I could cool up 3. Jill Shachke. Corpun Gio Karichet Anish. Lorenzo, stay the Ishko Castan Ross, Fiachan the Ensuas go Agnew, Chile Adash, going to skip at Gata. He's kind Cal McGregor, the Ishko, and a Sachamachi, Duve Hal Kernerle, Karma Bowl or Genoas, I guess, toch a bijna fall off stats, a tune out the Lake Haskell, and Shake, a Yaragadash, Ball come at the Hill, and his game of Doherty, and a scoop of a fall off. The Jenny Smith, trying to stay the cooler. Kavanagh, the Ishko, kind to Son Smith. Topsach a mai ball tossing liat na pathke. Robinson as a rod. Kavanagh motion a cowl of we. See Sinclair ga via gemach and a line via Schachkesen. Kutzermach gesochrig Thistle as Joey. Hier tuil at the cowl getra. It's so important now for Thistle to settle, having conceded that goal, but from a Celtic point of view, we would talk to Brian about the possibility that they might be tired after their European exertions, but when you get an early goal like that, it can really push you on in a game.
Absolutely. You know, Celtic obviously always start the game fast with such high intensity, and you can actually see when Celtic did score there, when Shannon McGregor had the ball in the back of the net, the reaction from the Celtic players like Natalie Ross. You know, they were trying to get the ball out of the net to kickstart the game again, but you know, it's important. We've obviously just seen a phase of play just before this when Partick Thistle did have possession of the ball. It's important what to do with it. You know, they try, and obviously they've got to make better decisions when they're in possession to try and keep it.
Lena Sadiku, we can match college limera skip a hitanshach echtri guys and from Jachgen and trying on a dara course Jeravi in a Champions League in the band. I guess my give it trying to that game I show no Vorsla Poltova as the Ukraine we have to try and go Buinen Champions League Shatula motivation guys for the Tokal more in a game and all but Callie Gibb fiachen die Thistle goed dal sheers the line viesh Sachadish Natalie Ross Scooter gevoelde Max and Warson, Jenny Smith, Jakusa de Val, they'll try and tripletje Jenny Curry, Gloos wat op een eindje en ik klik het aan uur en ik stick a Thistle down Faulkner, Geriet Boyce, Ruya Sigil, she has got no strength. Taichje in the cool look. Boys en Oorsen. Prachtig het al soos na hui. I'm not sure that Carla Boyce wanted the ball back there from Tyree Birchall, and you probably hear Brian Graham there saying the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think it was on for Tyree to obviously drive into the box herself, you know, commit players, commit Kelly Clark, you know, face her up. But it was a good run from Carla Boyce. I think that will be the game plan for Partick Thistle throughout this game, is can they get Carla Boyce in behind the back three of Celtic. And she's very physical, Carla Boyce. She's pacey, she likes to get in behind, so it's about obviously utilising her strengths.
Jenny Smith, it'll be full of shach. She is the live yeshik. Celtic tries again. Tachke the cool of Bo Hayes. Here's Ross to the Vistagi. Lorenzo. Got Kerner. Just Gilio, the son. Boys the Gumal Boepe. Die is 4 keer opperge. She is the live yesh. Prassen was in gaat die Gumal versmachelen Jenny Smith. So that's go Shannon McGregor. Hayes. Might be ook al eens sterk kussen de shin getap. They'll try and get driplage. Got Curry. Curry Varanje. Clubbig in late Hibs as Hearts as Hamilton. It's pick and triple to show Carla Boyce. Mangaloon. I guess famous core Rio Golash. This will be a concern for Brian Graham.
Yeah, absolutely. He's obviously just sent the substitutes out to warm up, but it will be because, as we spoke about just there a few minutes ago, that Carla Boyce does have a presence when she's up top. You know, she's a physical girl. She obviously likes to pin herself against the centre backs at times, so we'll obviously be hoping that this is just a little knock that she has and hopefully can run it off.
I suppose the alternative would be, I suppose you could always push Cara Henderson more into a striker role and bring someone else from the bench, but he'll be hoping to avoid that at this early stage.
Yeah, absolutely, obviously, because the game plan, they've obviously worked all week in preparation for this fixture, and obviously the game plan would have been that Carla Boyce up top as a number 9 role, and Cara Henderson just in that almost number 10, number 8 role, just obviously behind her. But no, of course there's obviously plenty of options that Brian Graham has, and he'll obviously be delighted to be able to obviously put players on the bench, because they did struggle at the start of the season with injuries.
Sinkeli do jach in de Chile gedaan shit. Carla Boyce ach fatse vai fine court waar Brian Graham a brain die Cara Henderson toch maar game sa kumine skiparige maar ik game met haar. Al fatte die is wacht een cool silent Tyree Birchall vai toch eens gebegaad hasje garaf waar de cool. Hayes, Smith, Dingelman, Sur, hij doet zich in de vaat. Shachat de Agnew, Tuchtje, McGregor, motion at Ashko, Murphy Agnew, Carma shot to Celtic. I guess June MC van China State. Lucy Sinclair, Yemigashin. Ju Hikshe, Iterihenes, McGregor, Hapuringi in there, Baini Darakac. Curry. So Scott Boyce, Dash, Snehunsi and Gayu. And Colach geleerd fijn schach te de voelje was je hoe die. Hayes, trap zich aan door een joper go Smith, steg aan een vien go Kavanagh, I guess. Laten we nog dit Sinclair. Nis Shah Smith stuurde dus maar je heeft zich ja gemaakt. Hij chine stig en een aan je eerst. Toch wel Volkner. Chileke de schinse to dash gaan je kleeje. Bullig. Tasje we weer een paadje. Roze Slater. Komen ze getuil. Een maar 100 ideeën aan de gaai. Hayes gegutch. Zoals go Agnew. Sviegende goede Marco Gallagher. Gebouw roate. Het hasje garre. is triplet yn eisiau Lucy Sinclair had y gol go larach I fi ddasio dy casan. En Graham, Keith Blian is yn open. This Erdus men advent. Gaf season. Da season mae iddo gael dyr hys hyd leg yn y lig. Mae'n harach ydych fysach Blian o falaching. Celtic a coin eisiau dar y tyl ein. Haas, diolch y tyl a sy'n tyl traf o Shannon McGregor. Jiffer i'r da skip Smith. Diolch yn ddim I Gallagher agos wys o lein. Siach at y Slater. Bal cymod a'ch darsyn cyrru yn ymach. Agos y Jailik ydych. That was a good ball. It was a teasing cross and the goalkeeper did the right thing, came out and took charge of the situation.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen Amy Gallagher a few times already in the opening 12 minutes or so, peeling off down this right-hand side of the Partick Thistle defence, but she put in a terrific cross. You know, it's just begging for someone to walk onto it and tap it into the back of the net, but Curry done extremely well though. There, she was brave, you know, she'd made a decision to come out and collect it.
Curry yn ystod yn match Megan Cunningham a hyd i'r Ashgo Rangers. Mae'r fanyrs y ddech Jesús. Sydd yn y season. Celtic dain sy'n leach y hyn. Tasio chwydd eist. Mae'r engsw. Glychyd oedd back. Sporting Lisbon. Bia Kerner. Bal Liesel, Docherty, gasgwpig y ffalaf. Mae ddim sy'n chrwy fan o'ch lyched na Gianna Portugal sy'n yn y bawd y fyny gyda'r the Celtics, Ross y Genoa le Jailik. Ys mwysyn y twcan yn coran, ys gafir gymach go heis ach bwyd yn gysiain fas mach, bawd dal y mach jydach ffoen. So mae gedig y tîn far Carla Boys fe Thistle ys mynd i'n gyda cogan yn achgus yn y fawn ach ar y gol y Celtic. Si Docherty, tîn ymach go oedd y fogs sas ys y gêm I hyn. Kerner, cwmar sy'n ystod siawn dy siolwyna. Chymwys yn gychal, Sinclair ys y rat o'r. Tîn yma, ffain y ffalaf o G eisiau I ddi faw. Lucy Sinclair sy'n iach yn oes yn di boes ych y troiau. Charwad. Edrych nhw'n rhan. Dwi'n cliced a sŵr ag Celtic ym yn y parc, Cavan adrops it. Ys Norsen gasgwli ymach gys noc, go Lorenzo e dyf hawl agos Norsen Kerner, Shannon McGregor na satchad hosiach, yn sio machas on, bydd ei bosiang. E dyf hawl ys am Celtic. Natalie Ross e sli yn ôl ag alchyn. Ys Lina Sidikovi cointas on, dar o tyl diolch on. Barach dy holas large gaib. Ashton hwyr a chafwr y chloch. Ross agos gilior iddo loina ag Celtic y ffeid y sio gronc agos diach. Agos heis y fiach yn ddiffain i McGregor y ddysg. Fain yn yrp. Nid haracas wel charwad, y haracas sy'n y driplet lys yn yrp at. Diolch, tŵ fiar gan y ffost. Shannon McGregor, wel o'ch gaffain sy'n y dan. Wwan je hebs ach yn ish. Iach yn ddysg dar y tyl ach iawn ach wedi greu med y sitt mar y fi gyri. Ish balk yma bras fod Hayes go Smith ach heidyn yma ein y ddasich. Lorenzo Lees le Duval trying to Murphy Agnew. Amy Gallagher face the vox at Shannon McGregor sy'n cwtioch sy'n ffarl at all. Agos has McGregor fiach yn ddysg yn ddyrp. Ein y fall up. And you can see, Emma, the difference those couple of goals has done for Shannon McGregor. She wants the ball all the time now and looking to create and take chances.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just totally boosted her confidence. She's finding herself in good pockets of spaces. You know, she's playing that number 10 role just beside Amy Gallagher, but she's picking up the ball in the good areas, as I said, and she's a huge threat. But as you said, as soon as obviously you score a goal, or you've added obviously to obviously the score sheet in Champions League football, it certainly gives you that extra boost. It gives you that extra confidence.
Hij is nog rooi talletje naar een keer dat is nog rooi fijn barach de game nog je virgin firstdag zei je de sliain stig aan de skippen ze daar heel line is Kavanagh de pennis ge show so go stick ook rooi is cool Henderson. You could see Kavanagh just closed her eyes there and hope for the best, didn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. And there was no way she was going to win that. You know, it was obviously just a coming together. But Carrie Henderson, I think she was clever, wasn't she? You know, she could feel obviously her coming in back behind her and into the back of her, and she just stood her ground. And this is what Partick Thistle have to take advantage of. Situations like this, set pieces, and it's all about the delivery into the box.
Amy Bullock. Doliano sin, agus Gillior on the street, it all the Voksa Partick Thistle. Yes, well, hoe dat Count Neval, Henderson de fijn route kunnen dat purin je op jongens die toch het. Henderson van hoe dat zo gaat de schach kan Gillior te hoe jongens stu dat gedicht terug het toch het. Kavanagh die spiegel live glie. Gregor i pennas a chuad rapsa. Die Birchall costnach súd de billa the Thistle. She a tull I désan a chai an a céadrichit game the Celtic Terry Birchall ach fachún an deice suas agus runach closed go Thistle. Faulkner skip a that Partick Thistle Bawar Dilla. Rensu Jelike de Shishir Bawach. Is nog een prachtige telsoes. Een uitherrie Birchall is aan puchtig. Hij doet hou. Kerner Adash. This is een tersuurreep de Celtic. Ross, Ashko Kavanagh, as Lorenzo Gal Kimmelen het mag van een goal. Gallagher Jew hier toe, vegen die eind van Smaks, vegen die McGregor weer gesterd. Roard is on Kavanagh, is een ocean strie. Die Birchall, I guess I go in well there. I think Kavanagh's a bit fortunate there. I think the ball bounced over and she was desperately trying to win it back, and it looked to me maybe Tyree Birchall did put her arm across her, but not a huge amount in that.
No, I think she's protecting herself. You know, obviously, she'd obviously missed obviously place to bounce of the ball, but I think Tyree, there's not an awful lot wrong with that, sorry, but she's protecting herself. She's got her hands up. She's wanting to protect the ball, get the ball in front of her. So, but I think Celtic were lucky here to get obviously the foul against them.
The Thistle, Gamat Gorsh, my head shot. Hoolalien, a Jay Chishia to get a skew. Lucy Slater, the skip look out. Seems to through a yellow. Well, Kavanagh the Dave Howell. I guess I look at the Thistle in the fact a lot. That certainly seems to have wound Colette Kavanagh up.
Yeah, as she's reacted on that. I think obviously the back of the previous challenge of Tyree there, but I think there's no need for her to go to ground there. You know exactly what she's trying to do. She is trying to obviously block Gibb passing the ball up the line there, but you know she doesn't have to go to ground. There's no need for her to go to ground there. She just puts herself and her team under pressure, and potentially could be a booking also, because the player's not going anywhere. Gibbs not going anywhere. There's no danger in front of the Celtic goal.
Tilly is on Brian Graham listen news here that Cali Gibb goes for Spartans as joy quite blia nachgesinach hey dash in the fact. Ross Benediction Senior Gib, gachum al stay Duval, as vegan die boys te getraaien. Kelly Clark gelegen. Dit Burchell toch wie zit er lekker maken zo'n play boss en hier heen en er pas Gider. De Kelsey Doherty, is kappa gorische. Zie hele hoek al wat gaan willen in paadje. Eerst Celtic close Suezco Leers Lee. En dus ja, maar goed geseleerd Thistle. Hier is Kavanagh de Wouw. Hij is hier de G5 vier in de Janusjen vier in de goedje. Steeds cool het Burchell erin maar skippel zijn de Falavison. Celtic is Tsjechië de Wouw. Met de goede zaag. We hoe Celtic het heel trasje. Gaat Thistle is ook gerust aan de. Het was het parag garm en groege. McGregor. Is via die je trainen die is gepurni. Doherty, Gale Sochke, Fergus van je parag koos het McKenna, Chunka Count Rosie Slater, Boyce, Robinson, je goed maakt het daar. Anderson lozen de veeg en de grond geschiet, ze gaat het tunnetje naar Kavanagh. Ross, Marco, Kerner. Hier vaatjes leenje, iemand daar, ga Celtic veegen die liat een vaatje gelegd, gemassa zorg uit. Agnew je nog los dat ik een fijn tijd voor Smith, ja, dus je al de hele rasje krijgt waar Rosie Slater als raad. Kafak voor dit curry, Agnew, heel game voor de goede zaken, Jansen in een vaatje. And after that nightmare start, Thistle at least have not conceded another one. They've kind of grown a bit more into the game now, but always have to be careful not to concede their seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've actually done pretty well since obviously conceding that early goal in the opening minutes of the game. But yeah, they certainly have grown into the game. But what obviously would be disappointing from a Celtic point of view is I don't think they're utilising the ball as well as what they could be. Although they've got the loads of possession of the ball, there doesn't seem to be as many crosses into the box. There's not many shots on target. But that's obviously credit to Partick Thistle and how Partick Thistle have set up also.
Well, it's not good. Haringen dash. I guess the is Slater Asterad. Jim Keane gaan try and cross. Daar aan de wie fijn Paul Dash, Regolas. Smith get een dash voor Gallagher. Something is Jech Elevisal. Ross tune tegen vallen voor Bullig. Rensu. We gaan dan Gian Celtic close to is going to leeg. Thistle veegen die Jiffery en wacht. Maar tijdje sinds de vokse goed in je dash moet je gelen. Gallagher die is veegen dus je al goed van de wing. Agnew tune dat hees de al zo is. Zeg shot caught and Ross de al try Jenny Curry. De mag, I guess the Jelica, the Schoenaar. Yeah, Celtic working their way through Emma, and I don't know if Natalie Ross could maybe have taken that a bit earlier, but it was a good smothering save from Jennifer Curry.
Yeah, she was very brave, and that's the first we've actually seen Natalie Ross breaking the lines and getting beyond Agnew, getting beyond the strikers, but it was brave from Curry there. It was a good move from Celtic, it was good link-up play, the combinations in and around the box. Great run by Natalie Ross, but you know, credit to Curry. She read the situation extremely well when she was quick off her line to react.
That's Shinnahook at Brian Graham. Jennifer Curry o just hier haraka Javaka son Nyakli. Marensu fiachan di Kerner Jesus live clear die is geen tinje maar kenje geta. Emi yen le heen say Gianna Shin van Americanach. Doch on Alenus ga jarige dash agus 4U imsi vashin. Siema gavi Caligib Chili Gadash agus Jayla Gavia. Yeah, Kerner turned on the afterburner here, Emma, but it's a good recovery tackle from Gibb.
Oh, absolutely tremendous recovery from Gibb, wasn't it? You know, as you said, Kerner just got her head down, and there was only one thought in her mind was to not get the ball in front of her and try and run her down the line. But Gibb, what a tremendous recovery run she had, and she managed obviously not to get it out for a corner, but managed obviously to get her players, her teammates round about her to react, and obviously we didn't have to deal with the defending the throw in.
Yes, Kuchach can break finish or check na ration in care we got the triple check. I guess like Celtic in history Larry Duval. It's Hannah Kerner almost Jewy chin the heel as in as Gibb. It's fudig a lot. Doesn't look too concerned, Emma, but I think that probably goes back to that challenge with Gibb racing into the penalty box.
Yeah, I think so. You know, she's just recovering actually from a serious injury. So she obviously will be hoping it's nothing too serious. She's able obviously to run it off, but it doesn't seem that she's holding anything that's in her lower limbs or anything like that at all. I'm not sure if it's something, maybe she's feeling something different.
Let's talk to the triple channel like he has the lot. En zei Kierig, Joch, Markebuch. Ja. Toch de triple channel geven aan. En Sadiku could have wachten no. It's good teamwork there. Emma was obviously she needed refreshment. Natalie Ross came and put the order in. Elena Sadiku gave her the water and we're back going again. Kerner dashed the Castanet Deval. A race for great again. Graham Speak in the 5. I can hear the cool of a hand to come like a Challenge the lead. Ha, it's kind of like in a new duel. I shouldn't tell Travis Shannon McGregor. I guess be. Sadiku Miholic Lishin Bison game again. Court als Vakina, Gotras, Zuringi, some fine Carmers the Wikita Nella, Jenny Smith, Gahimda Gamacha, at Cool, Amy Gallagher, and again that speaks to what you're saying earlier, just this frustration from a Celtic point of view, loads of possession but not really doing anything with it. And Lena Sadiku will want the 3 points won early so she can rest players, bring more players on, and the longer this goes on, the likelier it is that she can do that.
No, absolutely. And Partick Thistle are doing a tremendous job. You know, their game plan's working. You know how we've always seen them play previously. Last season against Celtic, Partick Thistle would like to play narrow. You know, they obviously keep their clear Doherty that we can see in the pictures. They'd always like to keep them narrow and in the pitch and try and give away the space down the sides. But Celtic are certainly not utilising that at all. And the longer this goes on, the more frustrated that Celtic will become. And then obviously then Celtic will have to look at their bench and try to freshen it up.
Kerner, the Hannah line of Ash, I guess. Like Rod James, he evokes Remy Chundax, Chili Gadash, I guess, had the goal, Tarsenko, Jenny Smith, that had the Hawk, and I guess, that at the line. Murphy Agnew, Lemesty, Akifoster, I guess, shit the bowl of Aishakiri, Juval of Almastev and a clear, I guess, Agnew, Akifoster, I guess, Gachashechat, it Curry, a Hanny for a line, a Habal Shechatar, a Maspuringi, Tati, and Mayon. And that's what Celtic have needed. Just this kind of delivery, going to the line. Jenny Smith doing well, really good cutback, and read well by Murphy Agnew and nipped in ahead of Jenny Curry. Yeah,
excellent cross. We've just spoke about it there, that Celtic haven't been using the wider areas and not getting crosses into the box. And Smith done extremely well there. You know, she faced up Doherty, and it's just that touch down the side of Doherty and whipped in a fantastic cross. And what about the run from Agnew? That's absolutely tremendous. You know, she just came right across Faulkner and managed to get her foot on it and into the back of the net.
Tres tŵl, yen yn teisan, sy'n Murphy Agnew. Cwyd dy siadwl ac McGregor. Agus, kind, nas fallan yen ysgys yn Celtic le pican ys lead eich loch. Kerner, Viist, an assumed the Senegal, Chimichal, it GB Duval, agus hai haast het al, gagar agus de Ishal, agus Demi Faulkner, and Casterat. And suddenly down those flanks now, Emma, Kerner looks a threat and Jenny Smith is always a threat on this side.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've obviously got their starting positions. Kerner on the left and Smith on this right-hand side here. Their starting positions have got to be higher. You know, the space is all there because the likes of Claire Dougherty and Gibb on the right-back area for Partick Thistle, they don't want to be dragged out in those wider areas. So the space is there for Celtic to utilise, and it's just about obviously getting the ball to them, and we've seen obviously the benefits from it. And obviously Celtic got their second goal through it from a terrific cross down the right-hand side from Smith.
De fiach in de eerste deel gaan live glie drop ze. Maar in zo Chile gedacht tegen een Vienke ta. Schachat het Burchell. Is dit al een isje daar schulden je daar te leer geheen. Dat heb je few suur gang in de bouw. Hayes, Ballishal drops the go, McGregor. Ross, Rashike, Machanella Ruinora, Shakara McThistle, Blistrik, Burchell. So Shachat the Kavanagh, Sue Carantraum, Gahakalak Hayes. Kavanagh Savina, Chacoint, Cal Smith. This moved for Gallagher, Doherty, Janamana Hui. Kavanagh die is blistje van een paard getjoeg was het voor je toegtje zoe go Jenny Smith. Die is de trouw dat je goede feitje toor Janaval. Shannon McGregor, China Steiner, via de eerste hele haasje goed. Hoogtje gaat ook Gallagher, Rosie Slater als een naadje garst. Stick minutes in Kaliunia. Hul jede Thistle goed lekker shot. Studing guy, run of this stick. Ik leer slee. Hier kleur haast het zien wel in een dichtje get a skippertje. Ja, kan je niet het haasje. Kavanagh, die is gekomen als een Hayes, dat toekt ik zo als van een goed. Ze gaat het Doherty. I guess. Toen ik hier nog Tukui Pro Croat, nu Robinson. Celtic obviously feeling they have such domination in terms of possession, Emma, that they can afford to push Caitlin Hayes up as well.
Yeah, I'm sure we're speaking about this every game that they do, that we cover Celtic. But no, Caitlin Hayes, she does like to drift forward and get herself involved in the attacking moves, but it just shows you the time and space that she does have in front of her, that she's able to do that.
Game of the start, the father, Partick Thistle. Yes, vuurige zin, guys. En al geleden de werk Celtic. Is hier het gars voeien again. Son Murphy Agnew. Via in die statige de zin van wie gehaald tra. Gerard de gars voeien, son Agnew. Remind je de Thistle van wie could the game with Ashkatop, Brian Graham. Viechen die Tsjechen dat goed gaan kluchtje dan ik is fatsaal is een generation. Jennifer Curry a fine pick and coat. Hij zit er al sheers as a boxer. agus gael a chwrdd balach y mwysgio i gael. Rhaid that yn y cynnych gyflwyniad magnu sy'n lior. And more concern for Thistle, Emma, with Jennifer Curry on the deck.
I'm not sure if this is a tactical move by Brian Graham or not. I'm not sure if she does have an injury or not, but we've obviously seen Curry going down and the physio coming on for some treatment. But as soon as that happened, Brian Graham obviously got all his players in and had the notepad out, so that could have been a clever move.
A chance to impart some wisdom. Yes, asked Curry i the lot. Asha the Casson. Colas gyle dwi'n fas carer. Mysyn stocha. Rwtig yn y fawn o faffaniet. Brian Graham. Yes, Coo with picking to go. You chawlas y game. Point do villa. He's us around to the val. Geiriad Carla Boyce sin na sasgara. Díos gan nuair a chuma le an oi. Cavanna agus dochartí listí crua i the chéile. Richard College go a gáil rada. Clark drops it, going to son close it, and Troch Vowlashin, as more, as Faulkner, Uppercut Ashes McGregor, if you can go try it. Kerner, either good, Julian, Maikish, the Deuce, and Yanafatka, Yaragadash McGregor, the Ish Kapuringi, no, Paini, Tarakish Kata, Yamahason, Santa Stech, Kichera. He is falling. But Hannah Kerner, Emma, is a real threat down that left-hand side for Celtic. She has the pace all the time to get beyond Callie Gibb. Yeah, she's a real threat down that left-hand side, but I just don't think Celtic are utilising her as much. They're not getting the ball to her because there's acres, as we spoke about, there's acres of space down those wide areas for Celtic to capitalise on and get their players in those dangerous areas, but they just can't get the ball there. Reach the Chumal at all, need to kick the Shane. Fuch the Thistle. Gonna see a minute in the dark calculation. Thistle famous bouwlijn gaan nu. Jagens, kun je geen een goede zaken nu? Zijn karmers te goed gedaan. Hele puchtig zoals kan dat doen. Nee, is gaan doorgaan. Chiniano. It's been such a problem for Thistle in this first half, Emma, that just to give the defenders a break, they just need someone up near the front who will hold the ball and bring other players in. They just seems to be evading them at the moment.
Yeah, it's just obviously Celtic. That's the problem, is Partick Thistle can't get a hold of the ball, and when they do get a hold of the ball, they tend to find themselves in their own edge of the box, and then it's obviously trying to get the ball to obviously Cara Henderson, or could it be Carla Boyce, to try and retain possession of it. But any time Partick Thistle do win the ball, it's never higher up the pitch, and it's causing them obviously problems. And as you said, it's relentless at times. It's just wave after wave of attack from Celtic.
Je ziet de Brian Graham is zitten krijgen Carla Boyce. Twee minuten in naar naar balken gezoek zoeken. Die is chin voor de koeling. En ze mag zaten gezegd we staan de Celtic. Jimmy Gallagher, cool us out, Shinsnock, go Smith, Drochval, Woepische, go Robinson. That's the game at all. Yes. U touch of wheel mag. Caramel at the Doherty. Ishal Drapsico Robinson. Slater. Ring efo chwmalw adela, agos Natalie Ross y chyn ymach leis gysgwili Tarsenko Lorenzo I ddifal Cerner y dyfa mwy. Agos a shot dŵnan na chwnnal dy Thistle nôr I gefa Van American achos ddeich drapsa. Cael ei gefa chyn ymana hwy. Morsen Burchill, gwbr chacon like she is, like eisiach y ddiysg. Cerner Rolachet. He's got chwchach Tarsenko Smith. You took our pick on an ish and Tarsin the path get. Kavanagh, I guess, putting you smack the Malaysian. What that Hoshach with Kerner. Gib, Lish, Giri. Look at Anjan as Ashgar. Boyce, Gianushin. Ross, Smith, Gairi on the Gaffak at the Falak and Gnurig have a dress to a line you shot Leon Celtic. Gain of Ash for his, Cormac Smith, the bowl hook at the station, Giano, I use Agnew, traps the Karen and Con the coup like his. Curry, Chinamach, Jayla Kiddish, Masai, Amy Gallagher, Coram. Couple of minutes to half time, and although it's only the 2 goals, Lena Sadiqa will be happy given the week they've had.
Yeah, absolutely, of course you will be. You know, it's a clean sheet going in at half time. They'll be hoping to hold that out. But there hasn't been many clear-cut chances for Celtic, although they've been comfortable in possession. It's not like they've peppered the goal of Partick Thistle, but they've been comfortable, and as you say, she will be extremely happy. She's got the 2 goals so far done at half time, and she'll be hoping obviously to keep that clean sheet, and then it'll be about then utilising her squad. You know, she's got many quality players on the Celtic bench there, and I'm sure we'll see some changes at the half time, if not just after.
Minashkili, Tiguna was Shahadaka. Toch be parach geshin aan Catalis en kluge dan weer de gorste. Toch tik hilige dash doen we gaan ik action. Karan gefasta Thistle de hier in de deur pijn. Het harakat zich het le. Bros nog een gluge dan eigenlijk je gaan het je een kinje gefeind te steek. Leon je kunt heel gauw. Toch het die Karan vier Thistle Chinas Ashke vier faction paraf roemetje aan een bouw goedje mag. Daar we net de goede waardig gewerkt en ik zie de gegeerd le. Celtic College Gilio, je gebouw we goed maar Masuri Gavison daar winnen Jashin. Gallagher ruin aan Suusalinach. Faulkner, Chintarsing, Jelikidish, Kavanagh, Motion Gavinje, Kagas. Wel, Keforstanach. Sinclair's raad de Shinjobig. Kavanagh stui, Cormac Thistle Blishganamach, Sekiet Lay, Agus Hayes, Watched. Chintarsing, agus a shot is Coram to Thistle. 4 gedig. Geet le Hannah Robinson de fakel de PL5 but je gaat we moeie vokse. Agus Rachel de Lechelier de mag die is karsvuele shot. Son a new see at vo. Caitlin Hayes. Jeravig de karsvuele. Son Hayes die game is wie de fangiel en is son a gorgen game kuchuk. Nurin de Thistle rut in a groeg aan noenje waardig ik jedig geet le. Fanga tul le leunje gedik shin terug gemater galletje in de game. So die goed velk in stoch gogen gat rochrui hu we garswoeie. In die bullig as Kilnshaw san Thistle. Hoe kan gaan een vaste goed, like is hard te vangen nu bij Darakets boys zag Rokulior. Ieder nu bij je account har wat kutjach shies gartuig de docherty wat je de gichtje. Hoe die count dus zag puringi goed shies gaan nog zijn. Kan er een shinketa hem te galen naar Celtic. Een Pioricata, Smith, eigen shinne gloos het begidde. Jenne hier het lee. Celtic. Het hansig. Zijn oorsen. Murphy Agnew hoe de daar tuil. Shannon McGregor de goede hansig het de steed daar winnen. Spikken is minach en daar hoe die hier tuil is een goede koerse. Murphy Agnew. De schijf Thomas wat de gaart dat ik leeuwje. Verder wil laat het hansig. Ja, Kenyani Partick Thistle. Kenyani Celtic ga. Voor een tank winkel, is Celtic het skip me jeder gemaakt. Je chestig is de plaag. Hier is fijn, maar ik dat daar in de lee getal. Thistle moet pikken en straaien. Is Brian Graham mag karantra kutje gemaakt skippelt de listen weg. Is inderdaad is een klikje daar. Is toch ik heb je gekregen. Gerard Rutte van Courtney Stewart te krijgen. Tansje gemaakt, vijgen die kistje neunig. En alleen een GNX Celtic rotaat. Vader kunnen as hier het lee van Schimi, gaan je later eens de pian tussen tuif. Dus just alles aan game goed afgeteld. Weet je dat het zo ik is woeien. Dus kunnen daar naar lee getalen de eerst. Kerner de wakker maar volle schach. Zo is alive please en Celtic ga je de zo de behoort schachatje te de mooie woksen. Vier hoschen daar naar lee. Ik bedoel een keer die Paul Lille, van enkele, dat had ik een vlacht. Dus die is stil maar waar, Goram wakker jedig. Hier het leef van Ronald, bewaschen. Carla Boyce, de Count, de Darakat, speelt de kind die show, hoe kan het zich vegen die eindigje. Dus Cara Henderson, een Nuringaiv, Tuurlijn de Dash, traas het daar niet. Ik bedoel, hij stuurt me jedig wel. Graham, je gaat kleer een paardje. Streeg, de goedje dan, tarsingen woksen. Bullig. Wel, misschien een keer jachera die shit die jachen. Maar Shechat at Kelsey Doherty. And Emma, I'm just wondering, you saw Amy Bullock having a quick look towards the byline there. Did she ask Brian Graham, is it okay if I have a go from this kind of distance?
Yeah, I think so. You can see what she's trying to do. She's just trying to obviously float that over Doherty's head into the faraway post there. But I think for that, I think she's better off putting the ball into the box. You know, I think it's an awkward angle to try and obviously get the ball on target there. But no, that's what we're speaking about in the first half. It's about taking advantage of situations like that, like a set piece. They've got to capitalise on it, and they've obviously got to do better.
Yeah, if you're Carla Boyce or Cara Henderson or Demi Faulkner, you'd be pretty annoyed, I imagine.
Yep, I've been there before, and when I was playing myself in Glasgow City, and if you ever put a short corner or a short pass and not put the ball into the box, you heard the likes of Leanne Ross and Suzanne Lappin shouting at you.
Really? You do surprise me. Kelly Clark, Vowels and Celtic down to Leach Gahena. This is a Tansha Humasho, Bark, Kane, Luz Nagasan, Kerner Kata, Stu the Gislia Mach, Kumak the Dish, I guess, and Warson, Rosie Slater, the Penis of the son of Vital Estate, Kuluk, Amy Gallagher. Kavanagh Gaka like Bruna Lorenzo. Green en is Jersig. Kom maar plaatje. Al vatte zo'n Agnew. Faulkner. Jeli Gedish. Het schachat. Satte geschach hier is het nog zijn. Je ziet een green en een zuilen en Hannah Kerner. Shechad the Kavanagh. Yes, Cormac Lucy Sinclair and Fallavach the Ish, Vashana McGregor, Katuna, she is Kamal Blue, Blishti Shock and Natalie Ross, Utgehene V the Gora Magalach, Shanna McGregor and Isla Shakoram, Hookie Achana, Foster Cool, Jenny Smith, Stockalakoram with the Shechad. That's pretty wasteful from Celtic. They had a real chance there to go 3-0 up.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually thought Shannon McGregor should have put her foot through it. She had the opportunity there. It was a clever little ball played through to her, but for me, she just got to put her left foot through that and try and get the shot on target. But yeah, it was a wasteful opportunity.
Niliko Mishnichele the Has Hjarst, say the Hasele. Sinclair and Orson in the Penasach Deval, Likal, Caitlin Hayes is Yvi Cocker, na close, je show at je gaat a sluwe. Dus ik wil kaarswoeien al in de maag. Ravig man in je is. Wie fijn. Penas na strimmen. Viechen die gaal dat je gaat al reachen de Jisha. En is haar kaars in de maag. Rosis later, I'm saying who the Kharsvuyet. I'm imagining that must be for something said after the decision was taken.
Yeah, it's not for any challenge. I think it's obviously dissent.
Kerner. Hayes, Suasco Gallagher. Smith, Licor and Bowlilloch as they have. Cool Hayes, cool Sal. That would have been quite a spectacular goal to add to the list of Caitlin Hayes goals had it gone in.
Yeah, absolutely. That was different. But you know, that actually wasn't quite far away, was it? Obviously, she just put her back leg out there, tried to get some sort of connection onto it.
Mishnichel. Mag een goedje. Ik zeg Gel Nele, Carla Boyce, vijgen de fijne vallen voor Kavanagh, Giano Schön. Hayes en Ocean Dash, ze ook zullen skippelen. Gibb, Suasalina. Sander in de Boyce te gaan stijgen. Anna Kerner's min keer een bouw lijstjes aan dan gaat dit reetje de Hortje gaat te doen willen. Robinson is in een alles wat hier is van Celtic van een global lijntje goed. We willen maken is je trip maken we zo. Ik is Riesha Lorenzo. Is dat reetje de eerste keer de Fachtel Robinson. Fachke, kun je gaan bouwen lijntje gezegd. Karswoei heel uitje mag. Hannah Robinson going into the book as well. Did he see that? Celtic felt there was a handball there, but he didn't give it at the time, so I'm not sure if that was given for the handball or for dissent again.
I think it's actually maybe been dissent. As you can see what Robinson was trying to do down in the corner flag here. She was also trying to win a corner from her team, and she was trying to obviously to nick it off Kerner there, but she just obviously couldn't quite get enough on it. But I think it actually was a reaction after obviously giving the foul.
Weet je dat? Kom af, Rennesach. Spie Gerard is, ik zie je zin van Celtic hier die 7 zo'n bouw lijntje graag. Toekasje gaat zin. Misschien toch er aan zo'n vrepe mag de Bruna naar die oude macht. Waar kun je gaan naar Gors Kutje. Kip zoals Elena. Of de Birchall, agus Kavanagh de tarring a scuúteach. Sin fallá bh ímpis a bíomh gus le dóchas a bhíach go suas a dúsaí in a fad. Gallagher takes sin glós at the Bruna Lorenzo. Chai Sheach Nushin. Giddage got McGregor. Hayes, this was got Agnew. So that's still going to be in Natalie Ross. Kavanagh. Really open with Ashka Ross. McGregor. Skipple. Sank Birchall Philip. Skip Benoorsen. Start the Celtic fine chase the line fleet. Reach of the Kieran Clayton en Celtic just Partick Rowan, je hoort de kerners, we gaan de zaterdag is gegaan. Interesting listening to the referee. He's been a subject of discussion this week, Emma, and you heard the referee there saying, come on, give it an option. Does that go down as just helping the flow of the game? Some people see it as coaching, but...
No, I don't think it is. It could be his coaching, yeah, absolutely, because he's given out an instruction, isn't he? Yeah. He's given out an instruction for a player to react to it, so no, I'm not a fan of that.
Ja, als je just met aan eindje nog gaat in een stuk en ja, maar Sadio kan ik willen column te maken sprint park mee in de kogen en ik breach dan ik artide. Hayes Duval, like zo sleet ook een goedje gedash. Jenny Curry. Je vindt Koes de gasten, dat gaat Gib, goedje gehoord, dan wordt een zoe over Birchall. Carla Boyce, via die einde dash, Birchall. Je moet een open de generale heen, kata. Nu Kelly Clark, is de skipper ik Celtic could. Starten de grossige. Ik heb al hier die pikken achter de show. En je kus echt de mamesje Sinclair het een vastgerenist. Boys, is Henderson en Sanchez daar gaan schakelen doorje. Kerner, Rashka McGregor, schon skippelt de Celtic gemaakt van een goal, Natalie Ross. Ja, en die gewoest het gaat Duval in de path gekozen. Duval, die is wel energie en ik Thistle in de maag. Die is de Murphy gelach, die 2 jaar geen alleenetje. Riley is in, brengt die Chloe Craig, hij mag is dan nog organiseren, stuur te plaats gewoon je dag op begint te zeggen, maar is urpetje in stij. Is samen even Kelsey Doherty, hier op de hesjes die je nog daar naar de. Saw a shot of Chloe Craig there, and a player you know well, I imagine, but so long in the game and real blow for her this campaign of all campaigns when it's going so well at Champions League level and such an important player for Celtic.
Yeah, it's devastating for her to pick up that injury that they would never want to speak about as a female footballer, do we? But no, it's not good for her at all. And as you say, she was doing extremely well. You know, coming off the back of last season, she'd almost nailed down. She was one of the first names on the team sheet, along with Kelly Clark and Caitlin Hayes as the back three here at Celtic. And you've got Champions League coming up, and yeah, it's absolutely devastating for her. But of course, you'll get the support that's needed from the club and also her teammates and her family.
Als de vierde op de laatste, als de draad staat Thistle, via die touwlijn de asjes, Jamese, als van Cormac to Robinson, wie de gaal. Thistle, a couple of encouraging moments for them at the start of the second half, and just within a couple of minutes there, they've had a couple of chances.
That's a begging that. What an opportunity that was. You know, it was a terrific ball into the box, and Robinson she's almost caught on her rear. She's caught on her heels, and she wasn't quite expecting it. But no, Partick Thistle have started the second half brighter than the first half. But it's all about response and how well they can maintain it.
Sinna Celtic I gús I cúteach stocha gona fadach I café met de dreis tuurlijn son ben na smó grúch échtare allemaal de vaulach runig geestjug kom alles de je winnen vergeten zo is Amy Gallagher had we tegen zaag maar hij de wie tra de deze je met daar eerste ballchen droate het hasje gedag nu is het allemaal een tripletje Dalse game, agus corm chun an fadach a game mór bó trían vligne ban na Yadonich Hearts. Binne go dú an Rangers gut ag sinna bhí cutramach ag cumulach a league agus hí se bh game sinna fat céadúad an fisgad na Yadonich. Sa dearad lá sin bí Celtic cluiche chiad game agus an Warsla Poltava sa Champions League. Colach gyfel Partick Thistle dyn nhw chynnu nar chynnu ga a chatri sy'n gyn sy'n gyn mara Brian Graham yn ffadach gym yn iem. Geb tarsing path gen yn bawl o bear ach dochor ti gachwmal y dol sy'n wrth na Robinson ydy cogan again. Ni gael lew clicit dan y ffwgtig sŵs ydy is. Donaldson at un Jay and a clicket and half fair the in it. Imagine long cake Kujach is my yedig Rebecca McAllister 3 clicket than Urtach. She's a shoulder with Brian Graham is moonian. When a game is Tachert. It's drast as sur the Bachke Duval. Tulach artistay. Shannon McGregor had asked any look at the Zarchach, Jellic, the Vowlat, I guess. Ocean Cormac Twishti, I guess McGregor had Aster Mori and the Suez, she bashked, Pinechan of Wheels and Celtic at Chilico Cavan, as the Ashko. Shannon McGregor, I guess. Oh, hey, look at this day. Oh, Melanair, Shannon McGregor, but I think could have Jenny Curry for a lineup. I guess Hyundai and the Trip in the Sulos for the Balgan and Emma. I mean, from one end of the pitch to the other, she headed the ball away in her own box. She was the first to the ball at the other end, and the alertness, the awareness to notice that Jenny Curry was off the line and put that ball behind her. Really good. Oh,
and just her swivel and touch there, wasn't it? She knew exactly that she would still be off her line, but just that awareness, as you said, that intelligence. You know, she just took a touch, swiveled on her hips, and then she's managed to find the back of the net. But I think when Jenny Curry makes a decision like that, just before the ball went in, she has to obviously take responsibility of that. She's got to get more on the ball, and she's got to try and clear her lines there. Because if not, she's stuck in no man's land, and it's obviously resulted in Celtic obviously taking it, scoring the goal again, and going for 3-0.
And clearly looking at these changes for Thistle, Emma, Brian Graham is not happy with what he's seen, although Thistle have been better the second half than they were in the first.
Yeah, they certainly have. I think Partick Thistle started the second half the brighter of the two sides, believe it or not. You know, they were obviously getting themselves in good situations, Partick Thistle, in terms of they were attacking, getting the ball into the box. But I think this goal here is just nailed it for Celtic. It's going to be a long 30 minutes or so plus injury time for Partick Thistle to try and get anything out of this game now. But you know, we'll see how the substitutes do. They're coming on. You know, 3 fresh players, 3 fresh legs, sets of legs coming on in the pitch. So it's about the reaction now and how Partick Thistle respond to this.
Rebecca McAllister, Rachel Donaldson, agus Imogen Longcake na cluiche dan Hannig Farnabengi, Chidach a Stuart the Celtic a Dres Tuil of a sin, Dara Tuil gen Jesker vo Shannon McGregor. Navarus Gabisha and Yinjin, Emma Samsar cluiche da de game. Agnulische Tuil Lele, a gebracht a chedig al Suez. Na hui. Murphy Agnew Falachin Garagogan got Karen Crew Yara. Now Survey behind the Celtic. With that Corum na Féine, agus an ocean Chaya Haring Ash. Cogan ag reach it. Kavanagh is killing the wheel. Scoop agus still Cascally. Lucy Sinclair le count the follow up. Kerner. Oh, Vashin Cruy. Terry Birchall Fakal na Krach by his reach of the Kiri. With Kerner. Chile Gadash. Well, there may have been teammates only a few weeks ago, Emma, but there was certainly nothing being held back in this challenge.
No, absolutely not. I think two players are committed. They've got to go with it. If a fear of players pulls out of that one, it could result in a nasty injury and a nasty collision. But you know, they're two physical players, they're strong players. But you know, Kerner seems to be upon her feet. She's absolutely fine, and Birchall looks to be okay. Also.
Birchall of Asha the Casanach with the shit the goo as an shoe like you could joke as the beat. Lichi Bow, I guess, McKenna put into Kerner Statach at the new Kusa Taring of Ashan as well. You met that. Look at the Celtic of the Vengi, Neperic Carsons, Jesach Sanchez, Kitla Fersky, Kuchuk, I guess, Shunan Naramach Kahak, Helena Sadiku with the Vengi, Utig, Isker Kamanas, me Horntal, you know, some Thistle. Imogen long kick. Hier Halle like an Irish Vanny Van Bingi. We get the low. She is clear in the path get. Susha Noonan. Toch at all in eighth Kuchuk. And if you're Partick Thistle, Emma, that's a scary prospect. You're looking at those players who are maybe waiting to come on for Celtic.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we spoke about at half time, is the depth in squad that Celtic have, and they have to have that, you know, and they're competing on all fronts, especially obviously looking to retain this league title, and you've got obviously Champions League football, and then you've got obviously domestic trophies up for the draft, both cups, so you've got to have quality on your bench you can call upon.
Gibbage and a mashut, Kerner Dogain Stimmer, Rayda Celtic Shechat, I guess the Powell will Norse and Tarsing. At the Toshach Jenny Smith. Yes, and Harrick and Shinnet Lahian. Is on Celtic. 3 Arichi and Achkeson. Guy Pay and Kuchuk. Kitla Fersky, Susha Noonan. I guess Signe Carstens and Plikitan at Dolinaid. Fiskerek Murphy Agnew Shachat. Chin, yeah, it's on Lafersky. Yes. Amy Gallagher, Kuchuk, Kitchenye. Maybe Bullock full of just a week here. I guess Susha Noonan, who are the hat trick of a shin and the coops, as a key at game, the Champions League. Chin, I guess Carstens is on Kavanagh. Shin, the 3 Arichian, a Celtic in the Yano. Biggest Jack the Thistle, Gibb, Sinclair, McGregor, stay the cool, look at these. Up at Galicia's sound down of the game. Should die hole, I shouldn't have that. Should they hat trick in this shim and that was a ball shot, shouldn't. Flash Gorn, yeah. Drew Havelow. Carstens, hier Telgak in Orische, Bullock. Carstens, Rash, Lorenzo. Laferski. That's a leap in the early heinous and a game of New York. But she nags shock. Marta Chachudi, Karsta, Debbie Faulkner. Susan Noonan, kind the Merach. Hier staat first in the Thistle Grey mine of the Val. Gibb on the race, the Kerner. Vier you game of the Viechje. She is a line flee van American. Mr. Die is binnen gewuil signeer. Laferski, Juhua Gadash, Gunatli Ross had Jenny Smith, the Hurige Duval. Noonan, they go. Raad, coole geleden Gian Femi Smith veel. Session geleden de bal gauw. Sinclair Kagach voor passa. Terry Birchall keer die bal trasho. Lorenzo. Jelijk dus geta. Gadach voor Kerner. McGregor. Stel je die is. Korm de Terry Birchall. En Junsi evokste. Lorenzo naar huis. Je ma. Loopig en nerpestjach. Chilik voor Kelly Clark. Toch al Caramel show. McAllister. Is dat Chin Kosciana kan houden. Is een laatje naar Cormac. Caitlin Hayes, Laferski is haast terecht gezogen. De vallen wat die is Faulkner. Is een laatje Gerst. Is Karika opgemaakt. Toch die duvel 1 Pierre Savinach voor Laferski. Donaldson, Baasje via Celtic. Is Genema, this is gevallen voor Jies. Long kick, je duvel, Birchall, is ook zo nu je fijn dat je gaat nu bal, Geografisch Doherty. Is drapse, Kele Gibbs en Keenan nog gaan Kerner zeggen dat is Cogan en wel eens gelukkig dat ik Thistle Kutcher. Die is Chase Gierish en Parach is Juval. Cool geleden Gian, cool Faulkner. Als je net Cormers de Noonan. McGregor, Jufi skill en dat boksen. Dash, Kerner. Michael Pullig, toch een naast en je een Europeer en je de tunen schiers dat je gaan houden. En je zei de vaak al heel laat. Kerner, Birchall, Dash. Kutje geleden Gian, ik weet niet zat ik Tsjech of Tsjech had ik nou Kerner en is naar Suije, mee aan de paadje. She's had a few knocks in this game, has Hannah Kerner, but she's been very effective for Celtic down this left-hand side.
Yeah, I think she's been tremendous. We did obviously touch on her, we spoke about her in the first half, and just the beginning of the second half that she has come back from a serious injury. She's obviously got herself back into the starting 11 and she's had a great game, as you said. She had a little knock the first half, she went down, but then she had obviously that collision there with Birchall. She's managed to pick herself back up and then once again she's back up on her feet.
Yes. Dan ga je boeien dash, dan moet je naar de vatten regelen, maar goed, ik zie hoe ze zijn. Shannon McGregor, ik is Kelle Gibb een stukje kroon, jaren. McGregor, je gaat zo nog hier naar een guusje brak. En heen naar een goede duidelijk, hadden ze een pleen gelegd op de langs de kroon moesten. Keert hoesten naar mijn smoeien. Hij is zo Paul, dat wil draaien kunnen. Prachtig zo is naar huis. Looked close enough on the first look, but Susan Noonan obviously great form, having scored that hat-trick against Coops, which set them on the road in Europe.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she's been a tremendous signing. the likes of Laversky. You know, obviously she's back on the pitch just now, but she had that injury and she's just still trying to find her feet and match fitness. So Celtic were crying out for a goal scorer, a number 9. He seems to have found one, but it'll be interesting to see and when Laversky is fully fit, how obviously the Celtics line up, and do they go with the 2 strikers, because that seems to be the case. The way they're lining up just now is 2 strikers up top.
Agus hat Morgan Cross soort de kutje maar reis ik in wat toppen maar. En zijn we loten haast de Friedrich Karamain in van de Pingi. Gib Stekko Donaldson. Oren jachtje ook al gedoog is gestegen en wokste sa. Doherty Gilike de shin Kafaker en Orson is skulige mag. Caitlin Hayes. Smith McCunniff. LeBroom. Pass de hoge mag. Laversky Telection. Ruin. Noonan. Duvele. Sinclair. Jonathan nach Tuchtushenko. Natalie Ross. Lorenzo. Barach Miana Gishine Vinjek. Ik sta hier toe. Is toch geju. Zo je Kerner. Gelkalshies. Hilde Carstens, Jelig en Perich en Carstens toch het alle in het kutjes een minuutje na dat. En Graham tuchtje gogloenien. Adjach, dat heb je skip ik aan de dash. Stjach, is het rest heel of een. Maar wat een grootje kutter mag je toch naar de waan. Maar een 3-jarige in Jano. Rest heel, je toch het je game vallen voor Thistle sa. Je een klikje daar naar de vakken. Lars at the Kiri. The game is start 7-0. I think the Thistle bench were a bit annoyed there. The game wasn't stopped a bit earlier because that was a head knock and Fizzy was immediately onto the pitch to help.
Yeah, it was, and we've got a perfect view from it here. We're only a few metres away, but as soon as you seen the ball hit off Amy Bullock, you know, she just fell onto the floor there. But no, it doesn't look good at all. But any situation like that, I mean, we've just spoke to Courtney there at half time about any head injuries or anything at all like that. But no, it's a sore one. Just come off her chest and onto her face, but you can't take any risk when it involves obviously any head injuries or any neck injuries at all. The game's had to be stopped pretty quickly, but you know, the physio didn't obviously wait until the referee has said to come on. You know, she took the initiative and was just at the side of the park there to treat Amy.
Lana McPherson, a physio like Thistle, is very machgemal son Jailik this is agus when you root karst. Could this be a Kerner? You moet je bal de winnen. Weet je dat meer orsten nog dan een keer dash. Varuiten, Amy Bullock. Game dat ik een position is, cha Bullock has to find code. Is fine. So Celtic het al in het daar. Agus pikken echter je show Emma Lawton het al in de son Celtic konden die Mathilde Carstens. What a few days has been for Emma Lawton, Emma. Thistle stalwart, scored with virtually her last touch in the last game, and now she comes on for her new club, which started out as a youth all those years ago.
That's right, it was actually funny. I was actually watching the reaction from some of the players, the Partick Thistle players, as she's coming on, and they were actually applauding her and clapping her, so that's obviously credit to Emma to obviously manage to get herself a full-time contract at Celtic, and as you says, it's back to where she started her career. She was through the academy set up at Celtic, and then she went down south and didn't
Man City didn't happen for her there.
Didn't work out for her, but she then obviously came back up, and I listened to an interview that Brian had done leading up to this game, that the work that she's put in the past 18 months has been tremendous, and you can actually see that now. You can obviously see the results and the development and how she's playing, and she's only going to go on to bigger and better things now.
It's actually good for Scotland as well, because she's an under-23 player, as is Morgan Cross, a player who impressed us when we saw her a few weeks ago, and I think also impressed obviously Elena Sadiku, because she went out and got her in a 3-year contract.
Yeah, I think we can maybe take a little bit of credit for that.
Yeah,
at times.
We'll take a cut. Draast a Thistle, fiach in die in de lijn nog goed skloon a shot of the game, guys, en nach Birchall, geheim de geschech, jidach gedocherty. Callister, you do Howlison, Thistle, Donaldson. Fiachan the ein Tarsin go Birchelach vat doom and a father Doherty, Bowlot, Karstens. Phil de Karstens, I guess, Balchin Karaneth Cool, Kerners, Durin Jichumal Estate. Bowler van the Karstens. Cheryl McCulloch, Chile get Ashcon. We're losing all our co-coms. They're coming back. They're starting playing again. It's good to see Cheryl back.
Yeah, it's tremendous to see Cheryl back on the pitch in competitive football. Yeah, we're used to actually seeing her standing here with a mic, aren't we, joining us? But no, it's been a tough one for Shez to take. You know, the recovery, the rehab.
The dreaded ACL injury.
Dreaded it. I didn't want to say it, but there we are. No, just not obviously the physical demand on you coming back from an injury, but it's the mental demand also. But no, it's fantastic to have her back on the pitch in competitive football, and not only that, she's going to help this Partick Thistle team tremendously well. You know, just with her experience, and you can obviously see as soon as she came back, she was on the pitch there. She was already shouting at everyone.
Hey, ma, the shin. Scootje na hoop laaiel. Ze de versmali. Dus een green nog maar één klikje daar naar Thistle. Pars Junior. Hopelijk geen elachke. Yes, Mark Birchall show. Kutje kom als zule da niana ketaidi. Yes, initial klik de glabuur. 6 minutes in the ankel. With 10 minutes left, it's pretty much about game management now for Celtic. Just see this through.
Yeah, it absolutely is. No, but they've not, for me, the Celtic, they could be a bit of fatigue there as well, but they've been comfortable. They haven't been put under pressure at all at times from Partick Thistle, but they've obviously had a tiring week just before they went to Champions League campaign. They were playing midweek games also, so it's a tiring start to the season so far, but as you said, it's all about managing the game, game management, and as we said, we've seen obviously the bench from Celtic, and they're utilising the bench, and that's something they've got to obviously maintain and do throughout the season.
Maar Amy Bullock kan geen dash vat de eerste. Ik kan even die passion say that they've all. Nu een dash kaart vast door Celtic. Is Danger Partick Thistle. Hoe is ze vokste? Bullock maar. Yes, ik vast door. Van Kerner. Kan je follow up. Ferski. Hij gaat de Gumalatol. Hij is verloren. De Shagui. She is alive, yes. Shachat the Rosie Slater. Karstens a fair shot. Karamas on a duel. For this again. Bullock maakt de Jallig. Hij is Ghanjeli de Gaal. Kodak Matilda Karstens a vision of Gaal. Daar in de Gaal. Ashik. Yeach of the Clippers. Hij gaat Chimmick a lot. Hij is in Curry Maak. Hij gaat nou. Hij is Lawton. Hier toe. Hij is Gronke Gadash. Kuchen Curry, but Matilda Karstens there, Emma. Oh. Take this first time and it's in the back of the net.
Yeah, she's got to there. She's got to take it there. She's just been too cute. She's dwelling on it, and obviously it allows the Partick Thistle defenders to get back in and support Curry there. But no, for me, she's got to take it sooner there. You know, the percentage of chance goes down when you take your second touch or even your third touch inside the box. You know, your chances of scoring reduces. But no, she's got to score there. She can't be clever there. She's just got to put the ball in the back of the net.
Karim with the Gerrit Tuil, the goal Shachat. She's got pure signet. That's on the knee in the basket. Doherty, Umach Gohiz. Toch laat de vallen kan nu even Gerrit Tuil line shot. Lawton. Toch een line. Jaren Gadash. Agus Kemmer na toch dat chin is toe. Agus these Karstens. I'm not in the ball line in the Well, first of all, great run by Emma Lawton, but once again, this is a sitter. Oh
yeah, it is absolutely terrific work from Lawton. You know, she's just on the pitch. She just sped by Shez there, no problem there. But no, she's got to open her foot. I'm not sure why she's went with the outside of her foot there. You know, if she opens up her left foot, that's just a tap in into the back of the net.
Well, that Horam on the minute, and Matilda Karstens, we think Celtic to be Coig Gunyoni Yadashach. Kerner, go Karstens. Sky na dashwoipe, Leferski yn dyf Noonan. Agus the rúnach go gan dú bhéile látain it puchtach suas van a chúl fiach in the room dhéana hé a chaula cúsce sin de Docherty. It's fé mi bhí riirichte le the Boshine. She's full of confidence, 3 goals already this season for Thistle, but just showed too much of the ball to Docherty there.
Yeah, she did, and it's obviously that slightly different formation. What she's used to playing for Partick Thistle, she's used to being that a full back and a back four. But here at Celtic, you know, they've obviously got the wing backs here, so which means she's able to support the play higher up. Her starting positions are higher, so that's why we've seen her. That's 2 occasions so far already when she's come on the pitch that she's been in those areas, those attacking areas.
Thistle Genoarach hele. Georgia Gray, Hannig vo Rangers e downru. She Nederson Lucy Sinclair. Geno Slie yet. It's cool the tail. Shinule Shachat Shep, the Bosch and Evazan. The Celtic Signe Carstens e Duval. Kelly Clark, Shia Durp. Tilda Carstens, Nuringich. Line e dresser, Pika, he ligger asjeste Docherty, as a raad, haast, gaan je dat pullen gedaan, je valt Leferski, via in die tjundag, agus hij de lekker, tjiddag gedaan, de bokse. Agus, Sam's winkel, karsvoeile, daar in de maag geshow. Sinclair Docherty. I always love that "who me" expression, and yeah, it was just on the line between being the difference being just outside the box and being inside the box.
Yeah, she's lucky. She's obviously just dived in there, but because of Rachel Donaldson's so close to her, that's maybe why she's thinking, was that me that hit her? Was that Rachel? But no, it's very close here. It's a dangerous situation she's put her team in, and there was no need for her to lunge and put a tackle in like that, especially being so late on in the game and you're so close to your box also. But no, I think there's obviously only going to be one thing that's going to be happening here, and I think it's going to be a direct free kick.
Susan Noonan is oorlog gegaan als een shot. Maar hier je voelt ze winnen. Zo verder geen jerken little jegen die braken goed. Troon een wouw gelaatjes Surinji. Keren dat ze vallen at Thistle. Noonan maha. Oh, far fast. En als hij purin shoot te wie more in een pasje. Wanneer van hier nog Celtic vastje de Gerrit Huil. I think that post is still shaking. Yeah. Good effort this from Susan Noonan.
That's a tremendous effort. She does everything right, doesn't she? She's got enough pace on the ball, she's got enough height on the ball, just over the wall, but you know, it's just that millimetres out.
McAllister. Oh, I guess how cool you do. Becca McAllister, Kumaki got him. I guess her should fat the fella. She had the confidence to take this on, Emma, and wasn't far away. No. She had Docherty scrambling across.
Yeah, Docherty had no idea if it was hitting the target or not, but she had just one thought on her mind, and it was just that snapshot. You know, she didn't allow, obviously, the Celtic defenders to come and engage in her, come and press her and close her down. She just had that one touch out of her feet, and it's a terrific strike of the ball, but it's just obviously just inches wide. But yeah, as you said, you had Docherty scrambling across her goal.
Carstens, tegen die kroontje, achter het Celtic mee aan een paadje. Slugen na 2 minuten te gaan, avondjag in Dankel. Carstens, de bal, hij is de drapse, een neurpetje. Wat allemaal gegroen, Jennifer Curry is daar. Few minutes left, Emma. Player of the game today?
I think there's only one player for me. It's Shannon McGregor. At Celtic, you know, she's carried on her good fortunes from Champions League football midweek last week, and she managed to get on the score sheet. And she's come into this game full of confidence also, and managed to obviously open the scoring for Celtic. And then not only that, just before she was taken off, she managed obviously to grab herself another goal and a double, and what a fantastic goal it was. And for me, I think she will certainly be a standout player for Celtic. She's now got the confidence, as I said, she's now within the starting 11, so it'll be interesting to see how she develops as long as she can keep her starting spot within that team.
Shannon McGregor staat goed at the game, en dat wel has gevangen naar de winkel, is stugel ja, ach in de vaart get tripletje. Rebecca McAllister, Kutcher. Agus McGregor le dáthúil sa chluiche a game. Agus McAllister chaisteiad cool chluiche ag Celtic suúd in Norsen Uling. Karsten sinne uki driplet sé dashe the Casson. And Norsen a Ugol Gulat. Actually created her own problem there, Rebecca McAllister. It was an awkward challenge, and it was just the loose arm from Carson's that caught her on the way down.
Yeah, it was, no. It didn't look good at all, but no, this is a worry. Obviously see the Celtic medical staff coming on to help also, just to help out, just to make sure she's okay and get her off the pitch safely.
Triplet and slant to the Viek, Rebecca McAllister, can you click it at this large of it? Ga dash the Casson, smart chick is to be on the pick and finish in the dark, allow na short to the goal yet. Here's Jelana McPherson, Partick Thistle, Fathke. Gada for Rebecca McAllister, doch at a Jew Conrashin, say Koshach Ganal, Gatun and Path, Shin Marahaka. Here, Madame McGrag over the driplet. Hij toch een bingy en is toch wel Shachat Gishakishin. Yes. Yes. Kafak en Oorsen Kayano son. Klik het dele. Yes. Get the hat the tor aardig in Jano ha sub Kayano triplish le count. I guess there's like a clear Adam so and that's a good development in the game. A concussion sub when it's required. There's no point taking a chance when a player is taking a knock so late in the game.
No, absolutely not. There's no point. You can't risk that. It's someone's health at stake here. But no, it's a good decision to make. And we actually just seen the images and the pictures there of Rebecca when she did try to stand up and walk off the pitch. It was, she knew herself she wasn't quite able to, without obviously help from the medical staff. But no, we can see her here just down to her right hand side from where we're commentating from, that she's chatting away so to the medical staff. So hopefully all will be well.
She mentioned the Shachula Pristiga the arm click it and Gorstach, she mentioned Varakak in a Chidig again. Unikilior on Tull Nagaila Hast. Curry leisje weepemach go Slaterach aan Loerendiach goedjechug na Satjemach. Selina Sadiku skipachje kiel en Zashke 3 pingen kutremach geshoot af ingelijk laatste no hips again vijede. Rebecca McAllister. Well, Chiniki die is wij again found luck at all for the pathke. Noonan, via die op Chimical en McCulloch. Culloch launch het gedaan. Fersky. Mr. Isha Cormac Lefersky bal getarsing Isha. Yes, McCulloch Asarab. Udela. Vadag in Celtic. Hoort zich in de douchen. Long kick, Jinema, fine Chimical there, Lorenzo, and you'll Kustashi get that side of the goal. And such a fall off in the Dara catching this shot, virtually cool. Chile and Sacha Dashko, Amy Bullock. Yes, Enrique Bauer state, half it is the Lorenzo. Grocco fall up. So the issue click at the Celtic, Sigmund Karsten, Sakia, Chia, Honavu, I guess. Lefersky, Lua, Achaneli Puloch, Lua, Kiliorson, Baula, Tachmalashech. Veel Kutsumach Voip, which is a game vision in the Gintra, the Champions League. Here is McGregor. This is naturally a game to Celtic. Lawton. so Carantrum gael dochwty, chydymach ei ddifhaw. 3 munud yn yn y sia munud yn rwy'n y farach gyda gael. Noonan, that's got Signa Carstens, Laferski. Agus, Ruki the shit, ach, but in Yaini Darakat, ach, get Laferski, quick at the Kutrmachilla, Chile Gadash, the Jew Almas on Celtic. I guess in the biggest stock at the Glaze, Barachle, Barach Yemichin, and now we're just going to the Via Darakat, you can do fjard again first. Ross haast wichtige terugspelen mee aan de paardje. Maar dan heb ik cool drie echtjes aan de strijden zeggen. Op een duur gericht. He's Fisker Suusnelle de viachtje en jullie de wie goed zijn genoeg getricht en jullie één boord spieden wie ze gamessen. Stuur maar goed Shannon McGregor dat hasje gaat. Bekend is minnetje gelog. Sleet up, ja en die. Bekend lacht en een geurtje zin. Wie is wie? Eigenlijk groen en een kloekje en een haat kars voor je ook al. Toch een goede middel, dat is op. Ja, en die. Nu zie je groeg, ik kan heel in een paardje. Wie is Tilde Carstens? Gutje voei, we hebben een long kick. Galiek al. Dat is een keel en een zasje de winnaars met je. Sinds ik het de vader ging, terug keer je bouwde goed maar. Dat is toch een fraas hele in de stuur. Terug zijn een gamers gekend. Draasta gedien, het jersey gehad. Tarsing Vokse, Laferski. Roska, Ainadash. Kerner. Je gaat even een chemical Slater, Ska, Jarig, Tarsing Slater, de Golmach. Wie is alleen een Gian Vahanik, McCulloch, hè? Doe dicht de Thistle, bouwlijnen mag. En de Vokstag geheen, dat is mijn hier. Slater, Gianushin. Carstens. Moest het in de nog een tune dat je die willen. Maar Shinne, game met de hartstikke count. Dat je reachen dat. Chia minutes om te doen, je waardig Jula. Zijn skipper Lena Sadiku, Agus, Shannon McGregor, Saar goed dat de game. Let daar hul. Hul als je pikken is minna. Je is een oorzaak in de rest hul. Sedarili, hul ma hele. Agus, dat Shin Murphy Agnew. Lees je daar het hul. Agus Shinne Kielach, ik wil 3 pingen. Gemaakt kaart dat is zo. Skip het Brian Gray McCall. Zo. En de kaart gaan de Gullig. Thistle. Njani. Celtic. 3.